Cobra over on a team 1. Is he gonna be first? He's getting ready for it. Emergency. Dude, they did pantsless. They did everybody like, yo, you can now have no pants as a mog. And it was like, you know what? That's my mog. That's my set. Just on a basic scene. Everybody in the mog community was like, all right, no mog. Hey, you can now choose. Normally it's like they didn't let you have, what is it? They let you have like no mog in every slot except for the pants. And then we're like, all right, pants are gone too. And it's like, okay, no mog ever. Everybody, man. You just had a bunch of naked, max level, fully geared players running around everywhere. It's hilarious. Wall out for Cobra. Just trying to see if he can chain a couple of bolts back to back into Bix. Bix surrounding the guy with a full army of the undead. Every rider of the apocalypse joining in on the slaughter here as Cobra looking for an escape very, very quickly. Bix trying to, not even Bix slowing him down. It's actually the Trollbane slowing him down. It's going to be a big demon spawning him. Trying to see if he can go for Ruination. AMS blocks all of the damage. Cobra going for a big heal. Big board, trying to bail out of here as much as he can. Big's getting caught by a succubus. You see though, while it is at a distance, he's mounted up, he's ready to close the distance. Got him some big grip, needs a lot of healing though. Death strikes need to come out. Mortal Coil, lockdown, big bolt, unless he stops it, and that's gonna be Cobra taking him out with an overfeed in the back, just blasted bolts into the boy's back. There's actually nothing he could have done there. For Cobra, it was a perfect setup. He's got Demon literally letting him drop in a port. Demon leaping in. Demon blasting bolts from a distance. He's literally Demonology Warlock, man. He's a Destro in name only. He's got so many demons. He's summoning absolutely just Demonology. Disintegrates down for Kobe. Trying to see if he can beam down Cobra and might just be able to. These beams are doing work and it's just gone. I think the man is done for. He's trying to see if he can summon a new pet. Cannot interrupt him. Oh, can't kick the claws. You can't kick the claws though. Emergency. Trying to see if he can close the gap with a hunt. Does get himself a bit of that damage. Kobe with a defensive. Trying to see if he can recover some health. While dampening isn't super high, should be able to recover all of the damage he's taken right now. Wall gives him a little bit extra cover. Trinket to follow. Trying to see if he can back away from Emergency. As he's picking up souls. Got himself that Eldraki Glaive. If you can get himself that Blade Dance combo. He's got himself Blade Dance. Chaos Strike, big damage window. This is an opportunity for him to make a big play. Big Blade Dance, he's got himself a 30% damage window versus Kobe, unless they've nerfed it in PvP. Big old cleave, oh my, the burst out of a Demon Hunter. And so far we haven't really, I mean, compared to live, this is not as bursty, but compared to every other class in the beta so far, that is some burst right there, man. Idiot, delete game. No, don't delete game. I need you here, Cobra. I need you for next week, and I need you... I need you on beta too, man. Don't delete. Don't delete. Look at this. I literally just said, hey, you know how everybody's running around naked? Just a battle of two warriors, man. No armor. All glory. All of their glory hanging out. As Emergency backing up out of the Blur is down. Buff Arms does have a defensive with Rage Regen. He's fully healed up. He's mostly just trying to avoid the big go. Does Emergency have himself the big combo? That is a cleave. You're able to lock him out of that burst window. If he got the Eldraki Warglaive though, he still can do a lot of damage. I don't know if he's got the Eldraki proc though. He kind of need to be looking at, the only way I can tell is because cooldowns don't really show, or buffs don't really show. But if you see the purple glaive come in, you know he's got a setup. Depending on Blade Dance or Chaos Strike, he can activate either an AoE ability. Do you just Shadow Melt or dodge that stun or something? I don't even know what happened. It's going to be the Warrior trying to get you lower in health. Actually get you in the ropes right now. Big immunity. Try to pick up a little bit of healing. Buff Arms needs someone for this next go. If you got a stun combo, I-Beam locks it out immediately. Does he leap out of the way? You're just going in for onslaught. Charging past the hunt. Does get to root the guy out. Big cleave right after. Leaping away, seeing the burst. It's going to be the meta falling off for Emergency. So his damage is a little bit waned off right after. And it's going to be a big stunner. Big damage. Blasting out hits. Full fear as Buff Arms trying to see if you can avoid the man as best as possible. Just back it up out of there for a quick second, for a quick breather. And it's going to get in prison for a moment. Bladestorm is available. Full souls are out for Emergency. Definitely has the Eldraki combo. Stun. Warrior picking up a little bit of health. He's trying to keep himself alive. I-Beam cannot interrupted. Second stun right after. Just trying to see if he can back away. Needs a slow, needs a root, needs summon for the Demon Hunter. I think it's over. And Emergency doesn't and picking up some damage. At this point, should have the glaive. There goes the glaive combo. Full meta. Trinket out of this. Stun. Interrupt. If you can kick him on Shadow, that'd be huge. Does get rooted. Cannot finish up the combo. He's finally able to close the gap. Blade Dance again. Should still be able to get the big Eldraki combo, but look at the Void turn out of the Priest. If he can get a couple of DPs back to back, he could accumulate enough damage for a big Void Eruption. There is a Void Rift hanging right under emergency. He just went off there. Insanity at a distance, pet slapping you from far away. You can't escape any of these things. There's just so much void damage from every direction. Got yourself another Eldraki combo, but I fear to stop your IB immediately. That Insanity should be able to get you close enough. You finally got himself that closed gap window, trying to pick up more souls to pick up health. You got yourself a big 30% damage window. Does not quite connect with that board though. That's gonna be a big void torrent. If you can get a couple of instant-cast Mind Blasts on you, it's over. The Shadow Priest, I think, has you here. Trying to see if he can escape it. He needs a proc. Got another DP. Does he get to avoid the void thing? I think he might have been able to. The void rift. Shadow Meld for a second. Catches you. Hunt. Baby health. DP. Fear. It's over. It is over. It is so over. Oh, man. When is the last time you've seen a Shadow Priest beat a Demon Hunter in a duel? Like, just an expansion. When is the last time that happened? These dots, they do a lot, man. If a Shadow Priest could just keep himself alive, the dots and the sustained damage is enough. Hell nah is going to be up next as a Frosty Mage. Frostfire in particular. He's going to be silenced. Immediate Void Torrent. Got himself a rift under his toes. If he can get a couple of DPs on top of it, he's trying to see if he can escape the rift. I don't see the rift, but it's somewhere near him, and you'll see a big voidy explosion at some point. There it goes. Breaks that fear. You can actually see that thing break a fear. And you also get the Shadow Crashes that can follow the guy behind the pillar as long as you get the ability. Trying to go for an invis. Is that a greater invis or normal invis? Normal invis, actually. Into a stun. Does not look like he's playing a normal blink. Trying to get himself a proper Frostfire Bolt combo, though. But it's going to be more pets joining in. Hell not. Trying to go for some shifting power. Maybe get some cooldowns. He's got to find a way to lock down Medic. He's got to find a way to slow him down, lock him down, get the full combo ready. Trying to see if he can potentially get himself out of the situation. Not in a great spot right now. Fear to follow. Trinket is available. Into a silence. Void Torrent able to move and back away. Got himself full setup. If you can get a couple of DPs, that big eruption, the void thing is going to do quite a bit of damage. Breath to follow. I think it might be over. Ice block? That would have been bad. Maz's spell to break him out might be in a tough spot. Needs to go for CC right now. Frost Bomb. If you got yourself a full go, I think you might just have to go for it. I don't know if you got a kick or not. Full Ray of Frost. Big damage. Medic might be under a lot of trouble, but there's also fire damage burning the guy as well. Hold on a second. Was that a meteor? Are you taking damage from meteor? Is that what I'm supposed to be seeing, but I'm not seeing it? Interrupt on the guy. He got himself a big void. The void rift is up. It's active. If the void rift walks next to you, it's going to explode at some point. It actually explodes on top of the mage, but he's able to blink last minute. I think he got himself a little bit of health from it too. Or from blinking. Specifically. Polly just looking for an escape. I don't know if he can. The guy can literally move while casting the big ability. Full sanity. Unless you get shields. DP and dots. Unless you get shields. I think. Got a block. Second block. You might want to block if you have it. Wait, you may not also cancel altar. You may want to cancel altar right now. Otherwise, you're going to lose health. Hold on. Okay, he did cancel altar. I was going to say for a second. That would have been unfortunate, man. Legion? Really? Was Shadow Priest really beating Demon Hunters back in Legion? There's no shot. I almost want to say no. I feel like that's when Demon Hunters were really strong in Legion. Usually when new classes added, they're at the strongest in the expansion to get added. Like Evokers right now, I'd say they're pretty strong, right? Augmentation, even Presence pretty good. Like, I wouldn't really call it a bad healer. Dev can also slam in PvP. Yeah, it can do some slammer. Yeah, as a mage, just trying to see if he can claw something out of this situation. He does get a meteor, actually, whenever he Comet Storms. And that's going to be Shadow Priest dropping in dots onto Cavs. Cavs trying to see if he can root the guy. He's going to be able to charge right in. There's a PI available. Void Torrent got himself full burst. He's got himself a bit of a reflect. He needs to be very careful in what he reflects back at himself. But if he can get a couple of Devouring Plagues, he doesn't have a lot of resources for Devouring Plagues. But if he can get a couple of them, maybe like one, he might be able to make some damage happen. Big fear into Cavs with an eruption. Big void eruption after. It's got himself big damage combo. The Shadow Priest got the warrior on the ropes. If you go for silence on the guy, that actually will stop a rallying cry. He's just trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of health. Fear, maybe lock down the stun right after. Possibly. Does have the stun. They did change the animation for the stun, didn't they? At least it feels like it did. And it's going to be one of my add-ons bugging out. Beautiful. Yeah, great. I don't even have add-ons, so I don't know what it's complaining at me about. But it's definitely going to crash at some point. Big Void Torrent waddling out and does end up completely collapsing. The warrior tried to do his very best, but the Shadow Priest, it didn't work. Sucked him up, except Monk. Well, hold on. At the very beginning, yeah, in Mop, Monk was pretty bad, but I'm pretty sure it got better after like a patch or two, didn't it? Windwalker? I know Brewmaster was insane, and so was Mistweaver, right? I think we're ignoring, we're probably like ignoring those two, because they're like, but what about Windwalker? What about Mistweaver? Fist Weaving? and just being godlike and doing damage. Or Brewmaster never die. Brew never dies. Those are nuts. Stun onto CV as Medic, trying to see if he can match up Seabark. Silence goes in for Trinket, interrupt onto the damage of Medic. Was that a full Void Torrent? Might have been, actually. Trying to go for a couple blasts. Does get this Mind Blast. It's going to be an altar for Seabark. Medic, if he could purge away the altar next time around, he'll be golden. Big burst onto Medic, though. Is looking for a little bit of recovery. He's a Medic altar himself. 55% gameplay right now into this 10-minute match. Got himself at least enough of a dispersion uptime in order to be able to outlive the touch of the magic. More missiles around the corner. All those things are hurting quite a bit, though. And Medic, I think, might be done for the count. Barrage is able to fade it for a moment. Got himself a bit of that vampiric embrace, but these orbs are not feeling good whatsoever. He needs CC, he needs silence, he needs fear, he needs something, and CV is able to take him down, with Knight being the last one left. CV, at the very least, he did end up using a lot of offensive cooldowns versus the Shadow Priest, but defensively, he's actually pretty chilling. He doesn't have a trinket, though. So if you could somehow lock him down without a trinket... Wait, are you actually also going no Mog either? Oh my god. Wait, are you two-handers or is that one-handers? Tell me those are two-handers, right? I hope those are two-handers. But I have no idea. Spear will not be able to go anywhere. Alter. He's at least able to alter. And stay. Actually altered a little early and got himself an invis to break himself out of there as best as possible. Knocked back on the warrior. Got himself at least a charge. Able to get a quick execute there. But man, the Nova. You either get knocked, feared, or breath. Or not feared. Breath, rooted, knocked. I mean, there's a warrior. There's nothing you could do. Actually, nothing you could do. Actually, just nothing you can do. Holy. Holy. Oh, there it is, boys. Oh, there it is. Medic with 3. Seabark OP. Medic OP. Look at how many kills Medic got there, too. Medic is pretty good. Yeah, Seabark as arcade mage is definitely pretty OP, though. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. Medic did really good. Well, then. There it is. That was awesome. That was great. And now everybody's on. Everybody's on. Oh, my God.